Well, good evening, everybody. It's getting exciting in here, isn't it? It really is. And there's a lot of energy right up here in the front of the stage. So I'd like, if you could, first of all, a big round of applause and welcoming to House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, who's going to come up on stage right now and take a picture. If we could please have all ambassadors, MPs, mayors, please come up to the stage. We're going to take a picture right here. It's great to see you, Leader Pelosi, again.
Thank you very much. Whatever you wish.
Invite our Federation presidents.
As well as Federation presidents as well.
Just pictures with the ambassadors, right?
Yes, pictures.
Turkish parliamentarians. So you caught us for the picture, so you're part of the picture. Please come here.
Very much.
Nereye geçmek? Şöyle gelin. Şu kürsü. Şu kürsüyü alalım aşağıya.
Başkanım siz de buyurun. Siz de buyurun.
Şu kürsüyü. Al şunu aşağı.
Sabit galiba da.
Yep. Well, what a great start, huh, to our pre-gala reception. And if we could please clear the stage, except for one person, and that is Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. And it is really fantastic to actually see the chair here today, because I normally get to speak with her on air at MSNBC, but today I get to see her in person. So it is a real pleasure as we kick off, again, Women's History Month as of Friday. So if everybody could please give us your attention, please, for a moment, as we now have the chair, Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Please, a warm welcome.
Thank you so much, Richard. It is wonderful to meet you. I've actually only communicated with Richard when he has been in my ear. So it is great to be here with you and wonderful to be here with the Turkic American Convention. And I can tell you now, I don't have a mother of 5 voice like Leader Pelosi, but I do have a mother of 3 voice, so just give me a moment. Shh. Thank you. It is really wonderful to be here with you as both a member of Congress representing the great state of Florida, as well as the chair of the Democratic National Committee. I want to thank so many of you in the community, across the community, for being there for the Democratic Party and helping make sure that Barack Obama was reelected President of the United States on November 6th. Thank you. Thank you. We accomplished a lot, but we have so much more to do. And I am so proud that we have strengthened our outreach to the Turkic American community, strengthened our commitment to diversity. The Democratic Party is truly the natural political home for the Turkic American community. And I am so looking forward to strengthening our bonds and our ties, to making sure that we can continue to do more outreach, spend more time together, focus on your priorities as a community. And so I look forward to many more election cycles in which we enjoy the strong support as Democrats of the Turkic American community. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, if we could please have the members of Parliament only up on the stage to take a picture with Chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. That'd be great, please. Just the members of Parliament very quickly. But we have to move quickly.
Mayors, also mayors, ambassadors.
All right. We also want mayors and ambassadors as well.
And main sponsors.
And sponsors as well.
Kürsüyü alırsanız arkadaşlar.
Okay. Well, we've got a full slate for you guys tonight. Up next, Congressman Jim Himes from Connecticut. And I had the opportunity to speak with him for a good amount of time. This guy, he knows your stuff. He knows business for a lot of good reasons. But I'll let him explain. In 2014, he will be the chair of the National Finance Committee for the DCCC. A warm welcome, please, and if you could please hold it down just a little, out of respect for him. Congressman Jim Himes. Well, guess what? I believe Congressman Himes is, he was here just a moment ago. He must have stepped out for just a moment. So up next, we have Congressman William Keating from Massachusetts.
It's a pleasure to be here. Since I was here last year, I've had the privilege to be the ranking member on the subcommittee on Europe and Eurasia, and am welcoming that task. And I'm particularly welcoming the ability to work with so many people under the Turkic umbrella. Number one, this region is going to become so important to the world because of the opportunities that will exist with energy diversification, something that I think is very important to the world, but particularly to your region. I believe that having been in the room of the first woman that was ever elected to Congress, too, it's important to note the countries, so many of the countries under the Turkic umbrella are also countries that have recognized women's right to vote and to have represented them. And I want to congratulate you for that and keep working in that regard as well. I just want to conclude with something that's so obvious but always worth stating. And that's the relationship with the United States that is there with so many countries in this area for our combined interest in creating a secure world. And I want to thank so many of you for that effort and that relationship that we share. And I think it's going to be something that's going to be even more important as we begin to draw down in Afghanistan. So it's a pleasure to be here. I want to work on all those issues and more with you. And I enjoy an extended opportunity to do that in my new position. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Congressman Keating. I appreciate your time. Much taller than I am. Somebody more my size, my height, please welcome Congressman Henry Cuellar from Texas.
How many folks from Texas do we have here? All right, good. Pete Gallego, my good friend Pete Gallego. Let me, first of all, let me say a couple of things. One, thank you for all the work that you've done for the DCCC, number one. Thank you for everything you did for President Barack Obama also, number two. And number three, I just got back from a trip from Turkey. And I do have to say that, first of all, not only is it a beautiful country, but I also appreciate the relationship that Turkey has with the United States. It's a very important ally. We appreciate everything that you've done. And I want to say thank you so much for allowing us to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, Congressman Cuellar, he forgot to say go horns, but the person who may or may not say that is Congressman Pete Gallego, also of Texas. Warm welcome, please.
Well, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you all for your hospitality. I too have enjoyed very much the relationship, and I will tell you that on the trip that I had to Turkey, which was probably one of the most phenomenal experiences of my life, one of the things that I appreciated the most in learning was how closely similar really the Turkish culture is with the Latino cultures. The importance of family, the importance of our children. There's so much that is so similar that I was unaware of before I went. And as a parent of an 8-year-old, I will tell you that I really, really admire all that you all are doing to make the world a better place. Through your organizations, through your work in the local communities, through all of the things that you do on a daily basis, it makes such a tremendous difference. And if we had more organizations like you all who are out and about building a better world, I'm sure the world would be a better place. So thank you so much for all that you do, and thank you for the opportunity.
Now that's a low voice, right? That was a low voice. Woohoo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Turner, Congressman from Ohio. I went to Michigan, but I will still introduce him. It's okay. It's all right.
Well, good evening. I want to congratulate you on a wonderful conference. It's been great to see both the substance and the support. I serve on the Armed Services Committee, and also I'm the lead delegate for the U.S. Delegation to the NATO Parliamentary Assembly. So I've been to Turkey several times, and I certainly am well aware of both the strategic importance of the countries that are coming together here, and also the importance of this topic of energy and economic development. There are tremendous partnerships that I know exist within this room and that need to be grown. And I certainly look forward to being a part of that. And as we look to how we can both strengthen our alliance and strengthen our economic ties, we know that will be important to all of us. So thank you very much.
All right, he was nice to me, despite me being from Michigan and he being from Ohio. Here's a nice state that I have no bone to pick, and that's Pennsylvania. Congressman Matt Cartwright.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Matthew Cartwright, and I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania. If you don't already know it, Scranton, Pennsylvania is the birthplace of the Vice President of the United States, Joseph Biden. So I come from the 17th Congressional District of Pennsylvania. We do have a vibrant Turkish community in our area. I'm getting to know them. A lot of great Turkish businessmen, Turkish-American businessmen. And I'm here to tell you, I am probably one of the very few American congressmen who has actually been to Turkey. I visited Kuşadesi myself. Oh, it was about 6 years ago. We were on a cruise in the Mediterranean, and they were slated to stop at a place called Ephesus, which of course is where St. Paul wrote all of his letters to the Ephesians, and I didn't realize that until I went there. And I always assumed that Turkey was a dry, arid sort of a place. And I stopped in at Kuşadesi, and I saw a beautiful, green, lush, wonderful place. And I'm here to tell you, I came that close to buying a big rug in Kuşadesi. But I got away without buying a rug. But it's so nice to see all of you here tonight. You know that as a member of the Congress, I will work very hard to foster excellent relations, not only on a diplomatic level, but also on a business and economic level with the country of Turkey. Turkish-American relations have been strong in the past, and on my watch, they will continue to be very, very strong in the future. Thank you all so very much.
We're going to be taking a family picture with all the electeds right after our next speaker, and that's U.S. Senator John Boozman from Arkansas.
Thank you all so much. It's good to be here. Congratulations on the great crowd. And I'll tell you, as a senator from Arkansas, spending a lot of time in the Little Rock area, you have a great presence there. Your outreach has been tremendous, and it really does make a big difference. I've had the opportunity to work with the NATO ambassadors from Turkey in a very close way. We appreciate your friendship. We appreciate the great working relationship that our countries have had in so many ways in the past, and we will continue that. Like I say, congratulations on a great event. Anything I can do to help, be sure and let us know. Thank you very much.
All right, if we could have all the electeds that are here, please come up to the stage. We're going to take another family picture before they have to leave. We'd also like the MPs, ambassadors, as well as mayors to please come up here. I want to go very, very fast. Come on up. All electeds, please. ambassadors, MPs, and mayors.
Tamam. Milletvekillerimizi rica edebilir miyim? Türkiye'den milletvekillerimiz, sponsorlarımız, Azerbaycan milletvekilleri, Governor of Trabzon, mayors, please, everybody, all the dignitaries up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could clear the stage, I'd appreciate that. Next, we have Representative Mike Honda from California, my home state, also the former chair of CAPAC, the Asian Caucus. Warm welcome for Representative Mike Honda. Also has a low voice.
Well, good evening, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. One of the things that we in Congress should be learning to do is to be able to give the salutations within the context of our convention or the people that are in front of us. So it's one of those things that you need to have patience with us and teach us. Teach us how to say hello, to say God is good, that we're all blessed, we're all the children of God under the same sun and the moon. I just came to pay my respects to the Turkic Alliance Convention. And let me tell you that it's really good that the Turkic nations and Turkic diaspora are coming together and forming one union, one alliance in this country. Because that will get you the attention of the policymakers. And when you get the attention of the policymakers, you get cooperation. But we also know that when you're a strong alliance in the communities, then you're a voice to be heard. The other reason I think it's important for us to be here where you are is to make sure that the different issues that come from the different parts of the country for the diaspora, that you know that you have a way to knock on the door and share your issues with us as a separate diaspora But here today, in these next 2 days, this is the Turkic Alliance, and I think that coming together as an alliance and reuniting the roots of your diaspora in the United States is good. I'm a third-generation Japanese American, and I do know what it means not to have the protection of the Constitution. So from us, you should have that guarantee that we will also offer and extend the protection of the Constitution of all people on this soil, and that there's no exceptions, whether it's your name, your religion, your background, your ethnic background. All folks on this soil deserve the same protection of the Constitution. Take it from someone that the Constitution was taken away from. We will guarantee that, and you should expect that from us. So with that pledge, I congratulate the Turkic Alliance Convention, and I just want one shout out to the Pacifica Institute that I work with. I just want to say that the President, Mohammed Altun, has been a good teacher for me, and I look to all of you to be my teacher too. Thank you.
And from California, North Carolina, on the other side of the country, Representative David Price, who's very eager to speak with you.
Thank you. Thank you, and good evening. It's great to be back on this occasion, which we've come to look forward to each year, to welcome all of you to Washington and to renew our discussions of Turkish-American friendship and indeed the work of the Turkic-American Alliance. So I appreciate the Alliance putting on this event, giving us the chance to come together. And I appreciate the work you do at centers throughout the country, such as the Dewan Center in Cary, North Carolina, which has become a real community center where people come together to talk about issues of significance, and where I have been welcomed many, many times. Many folks from North Carolina in this group today. I want to stress how much I and my colleagues value Turkey as part of the family of parliamentary democracies. That's not always what we stress, but believe me, we appreciate it. And for years, we've worked with Turkey as a participating active member of the NATO Parliamentary Alliance. And I'm well aware now, as the co-chairman of the House Democracy Partnership, where we work parliament to parliament, member to member, with parliaments in developing countries. We're working in the Turkic Alliance orbit with Kyrgyzstan, for example. A very good partnership with Kyrgyzstan. But we've also come to appreciate that our Turkish colleagues, the members of the Turkish parliament, are themselves engaged in work with colleagues in other countries, especially in other Muslim countries, to help develop the traditions of parliamentary democracy. That's something that our countries share. Not only our democracy, but our faith in representative institutions and our desire to make them stronger. So in that spirit, I welcome you to Washington, and I thank you for your hospitality.
All right, let's go north to Pennsylvania, Representative Mike Fitzpatrick.
Thank you and good evening, and I want to thank you for the kind invitation, the American Turkic community, for inviting me to your convention, and I especially appreciate my friendship with Ghazi Atasevin from Pennsylvania, for not just for being my friend, but also for connecting me, the bridge between my recent visit to Turkey and the Turk community back in Bucks County, the important business community, and the issues of mutual concern and economic development between your homeland and this great country. And I appreciate the opportunity to be with you, to offer some of those comments, to serve you in the future. Look forward to working with you. Thank you and enjoy the convention.
All right, if the members that have just spoken could please stick around. We're going to take another family picture shortly. But before we do that, we have a word from Dan Maffei, Congressman from New York. Rhymes with buffet, right?
Merhaba. Very good to be here. I have a very good Turkish community in central New York in Syracuse. Very, very active, not just with the Turkish community, but with a number of other immigrants. The Bosnians, they've been very helpful with them. Some from Azerbaijan. So we're just thrilled to be working with you. This is a very, very important organization, and we really appreciate it. Of course, I'm civilized, so I have been to Istanbul. And my wife and I, on our trip there, we truly realized what Turkish hospitality is all about. And indeed, our Turkish Cultural Center at home, we realized that also, which is why I can't lose any weight. So I blame you for that, but otherwise, I'm very, very appreciative. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, we're going to take another picture. So if all the electeds could please come up to the stage. We're going to get a quick family picture right here. Again, ambassadors, MPs, Federation representatives and presidents, as well as mayors, and Farouk. Let's get a quick family picture. We're going to do this maybe one more time, but want to make sure to get everybody here. So all the electeds, if you could please come up here very quickly. Other electeds, representatives, congressmen, congresswomen, Congress members, ambassadors, MPs. Come on up. So again, please, if the electeds could come up here. I think I see Representative Cartwright out there, ambassadors, governors, MPs, Federation presidents and representatives, mayors. Whether you've been up here or not.
It's all right. You got it.
Ne alacağım? O kadar keyif alırım ki. Ya yapma ya vallahi ya. Gözleri mavi, yakışıklı bir başkan. Hadi canım. Evet. Teşekkür ederim. Tamam ben. Bir tane daha geldi. Başkanın arkasında destek olmaya geldim. Teşekkür ederim. Bu iş biraz uzadı gibi geliyor bana. Ha, ünlü senatörümüz geldi. Kim? Bu dün konuşma yapan hanım şeyde. Ha, siz yoktunuz dün. Tekne gezisinde konuşma yapan. Sanıyorum eski bir emekli bir senatör veya politikacı. Ama politikacının emeklisi olmaz biliyorsun. O doğru tabii. Politikadan emekli olmak yok. Fakat şey olarak anlatıldı, yani camianın politikayı en iyi bilen tiplerinden biri dendi.
Okay, okay. Hadi bir alkış. Sevinç Hanım, konuşmanız çok güzeldi. Sağ olun.
All right, if we could please have Representative Rush Holt from New Jersey. New Jersey. New Jersey.
Thank you. Oh, good afternoon, good evening, Assalamu alaikum. It is a pleasure to be with you. I'm delighted to see that this gets larger and larger every year. It is a bigger and bigger success every year, and so I'm delighted to be part of it. I understand that you've had some very helpful meetings today about trade, about energy, and about international affairs, because nowadays Turkey is right in the center of really all of international affairs. So I wish I could have attended those meetings. But I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to getting the full briefing from my New Jersey friends who are here and who have been taking part, because I will be seeing a lot of them, as always, in the coming months. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the good work that you do.
Well, there seems to be a mini conference on this side of the stage. You guys are going at it over there, huh? Tell you what, we'll get the picture done really fast, and we'll come on back and get the rest of these honored guests to speak shortly. But let's get the picture out of the way. Is there a picture? Are we taking a picture? Let's do it. Let's get it done. All right, quick, one. Look at the camera. All right. Okay, good. If we could clear the stage, and we're gonna bring up some of our esteemed guests here, as you can see, wearing red very shortly. I'd like to welcome up Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut, who will speak with us now. Connecticut. We're just going north. That's what we're going to do, and then after that, we're going to go south. All right, Senator Chris Murphy from Connecticut. Going once. Going twice. I see him, though. I'm just... Senator, great to see you. Come on up.
Well, good evening, my friends. I bring you greetings from the great state of Connecticut, where we have such a strong Turkish-American population. Thank you very much for doing this, to expose members of the Senate and the House not only to the incredibly important public policy discussions that we need to have, but also to give us a little bit of sense of culture. We need that every now and again. I'm a new member of the Foreign Relations Committee in the United States Senate. I look forward to traveling to the region very soon and look forward to working with this community for a very, very long time. I have to tell you, this is just heartwarming to see the growing numbers at this reception year after year. I think I've probably been to this reception every year since I was sworn in as a member of Congress before I was elected to the Senate, and it just speaks to the enormous political power that you have grown over the years, which is noticed in the United States Senate and the United States House of Representatives. Congratulations on another great reception. Look forward to working with you on the Foreign Relations Committee for years to come. Thank you for having me, everyone.
Thank you so much, Senator. Up next, somebody I've also spoken with on the air a bunch of times, and she hates pictures, as you can tell. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee from Texas. Get to see her in person instead of on the TV when you and I are talking, so great to see you.
In a language that we all can understand, allow me to say, wow. And I want Alp to come up. Alp, I want Alp to come up. Alp, I'm calling you. And there's another young man, 16 years old. He's taking a picture. Right there. Yes, when he takes the picture, I want you to see what this is all about. This young man, how old are you? He's 17 and 16. This is what this energy trade and Turkic alliance is all about. I won't give you my same remarks from last evening when we were on a boat, but I will tell you, having had the leader here and all of the senators and representatives, it is a testament to the long-standing relationship that we are planting with Azerbaijan and the Turkic countries and Turkey and all of you. This is a relationship that is going to grow with these young men and with the women as well when we build an economic engine that is going to be great for all of our people. So I'm looking to make good on my promise that I made in 2012 to be able to come and visit again the region and to look at the dynamic energy that is now both being developed and being expanded and creating the kind of alliance that improves the lives of the Turkic region countries and your kinsmen and women, and also provides for the opportunity of these young men and young women to be educated here in the United States, and that we grow and cement our relationship even more. This gentleman is in our public schools in Houston, and looking forward to going where in college. Oh, look at this. This is a Georgetown candidate, Georgetown University. Give him a hand. And this is an MIT potential applicant. Give him a hand. So I leave the podium feeling good about our friendship, about the level of technology, and about our pathway of diplomacy. Thank you so very much. My final words are to the women and men in this room, wow, we have got something dynamic going on behalf of the United States and the Turkic countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman. Next up, we have Representative Mo Brooks from Alabama. I'm going to get a lot of exercise here walking back and forth. Congressman Mo Brooks from Alabama, if you are here. Congressman Brooks, if you are here. I've got another lucky ticket here. Congressman Steve Stockman from Texas.
Hey, I just want to tell you, we're glad. I'm on the Foreign Affairs Committee. Love Turkey. We're going to come visit Turkey. And we want to increase business, and I'm excited to be here. And thank you for inviting me. We have open arms in Texas. As you can see, we have all of Texas here. Where's the rest of the country? Texas loves Turkey. As you probably know, Houston is a sister city to Istanbul. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. And keep up the great relationships between America and Turkey. Thank you so much.
And now if I could please have Turkey Member of Parliament Mehmet Ali Suzan.
Herkese iyi akşamlar.
Good evening, everyone.
Şu an Türkiye'de milletvekili arkadaşlarım enerji ile ilgili bir kanunu çıkarmak için çalışıyorlar.
Right now, my fellow members of parliament in Turkey are working on legislation about energy.
Ben de enerji komisyonu üyesiyim ama şu an buradayım.
I'm a member of the Energy Commission, but right now I am here with you.
O kanunu çıkarırken temel amacımız şuydu.
When we passed that legislation, when we wanted to pass that legislation, our main goal was this.
Ülkemizde enerji arz güvenliğini sağlamak,
We want to secure energy supply to our country.
temiz enerjiyi bulmak,
We want to have clean energy,
rekabetçi olabilmek
be competitive,
ve yenilenebilir enerji kaynaklarının payını yükseltmek.
and we want to increase the proportion of renewable energy in our energy sector.
Bugün buradaki çalışmanın da bu amaca hizmet ettiğine inanıyorum.
I believe my work here today serves that goal.
Çünkü buraya emek koyup bu organizasyonu düzenleyenler dünyanın da aynı hedeflerde bir arada olması gerektiğine inandıklarını yürekten biliyorum.
Because I know that people who organize this meeting have the idea that the whole world is moving in the same direction.
Bu toplantı o amaca hizmet edecektir.
This meeting will serve this goal.
Emeği geçen herkesi kutluyorum.
I congratulate everyone who worked in this meeting.
Enerji bizlere rekabetçi ve yaşanabilir güzel bir dünya yaratsın.
Energy, I hope that energy provides us a competitive and
Ayrılıkları
beautiful
değil,
world.
barışı sağlayan bir unsur olsun.
That it serves not division but peace.
Bu anlamda hepinize saygılar sunuyor, iyi akşamlar diliyorum.
In this meeting, I congratulate you all and say good evening.
Minister, thank you so much. So this concludes our pre-gala reception program. If you could please head on out. It's time to eat to the gala banquet. Everybody's saying thank you, right? Out there and then to the left. I'll see you in there.